color all season long.
Yeah, but whether you're an avid gardener or you know what, if you want to get someone into gardening too, that'd be a really great place to start. That'd probably be a good place for me to start.
Yeah.
It's all done for me, and then everything looks good.
Absolutely.
And I can be like, look at my garden, and I really had no idea what I was doing.
And I want to tell you, for a lot of people, this will be the standout because this will make you look like you are a master gardener.
Yes.
Because you can get 3 seasons, depending where you live, of color and fragrance.
Yeah, these irises are
Easy.
like no iris that you maybe have seen before. It's a twist on the classic flower. I mean, our grandparents, I grew up with my grandmother, always talking about irises in the spring. Well, I'm sorry to tell you, Gaga, that these are a little bit newer and better than maybe what she had, because these are the German bearded iris, and they are reblooming. So what that means, as my Uncle Court was saying, is that you're going to have beautiful, these big flowers blooming in the springtime, come April, around April. And then they're going to come up again end of August and September, and might even continue to bloom. If for your parents in Arizona, for Uncle Court back in San Diego, they could even have a
3 or 4 times, yeah.
A third or fourth flush of flowers all the way up into the winter.
So you're getting 4 pieces here. They are newer here to QVC. They are $23.64. You can break that up using your Q card. But these are about half the price at what you'd actually see at retail.
Absolutely.
For a reblooming iris collection.
Yeah, these are half the price, and they're so spectacular. There's 4 colors.
Look at those.
Bernice's Legacy. That's a gorgeous red. It's like a fire with the yellow in the center, the yellow-orange. And this is going to bloom in the spring, around April time, right around the Easter holiday, around April 12th. And then they're going to bloom again in the fall, and really up to 3 or 4 times if you're in a warmer winter
There's
area.
my brother Devin in an iris garden that he absolutely adores iris. But what's so special about these German bearded iris is, I don't know if you were able to see in those images, Rochelle, but actually what these petals are called, the ones that fall down, are called the falls. And you can notice here that they're each adorned with these beautiful, kind of fuzzy, and this is with the beard, this is the beard, and this is unique to this variety. You know, there are other types of iris, the
And look at the
Siberian.
ruffle.
Yeah.
And then the ruffled
up part
petals.
is called the what?
These are called the standards.
The standard.
And so they're ruffled, and so not only are the flowers themselves just an absolute masterpiece to see, 2 of them are actually fragrant.
That one that
Right.
you're looking at
Yes.
right there is City Lights.
is a
That
City
beautiful
Lights.
blue, fragrant. And the iris has a fragrance unlike any other. You know, you can't
Yes.
say, oh, it smells like a rose, or oh, it smells like such and such. It's just unique. And these you can cut. You can make arrangements with these. They're gorgeous. And again, they're going to be blooming for you in spring, and then again in the fall in August,
That's right.
September. And if you're in an area like your family in Arizona or me in San Diego, you can get 3 or 4 flushes of flower. And it's just not like a little flush of flowers. You get the full thing again.
That's
Right.
right.
You know,
Now-
the full thing in the spring and fall.
But these are something that we may probably not most likely have, correct?
No.
Because these have only been around, what did you say, 10 years?
10 years to the
Yes.
gardening field. So these are unlike any other of your irises, and they're unique to plant as well. So this is what you're going to get, 4 pieces. And these, you don't even need to dig a hole. So no need
Really?
to
This
get
could
out.
be the easiest thing that we ever sell at QVC.
That's amazing.
Yes.
So-
we like easy.
Yes, we do.
So look, I'm going to take this, I'm going to put it down in my container. All of our plants are great in containers, by the way. You don't
Absolutely.
even have to have a garden. But these, look, I just nestled it down. It's called floating. You want to float your
So you're
iris
just going to put
rhizomes.
about 2/3 of the bulb down. Like my Uncle Court is, you don't have to cover it with soil or anything, because the bulbs themselves, the rhizomes I should say, they like to be soaked by the sun. And what he just did, in a few weeks you're going to have what he has over there on the right side.
Okay.
And then this by, the middle of the season. And I just wanted to stress, and I'm happy you mentioned it, Rochelle, just how new to the gardening world these are. So
Right.
if you really like the idea of having iris in the spring and then again in the fall, I would consider picking up a couple of sets, because this is our first time ever offering them.
Look at them
we're
in,
not sure
in
if
a
we'll be able
mass
to ever bring them
planting
back.
along your walkways, along your fence lines. That's the City Lights. That one is a fragrant one. Gorgeous fragrance. If you've never smelled a
An iris before.
iris. Unbelievable.
The
and
eggnog. Yes.
I love the name.
Me too.
It's beautiful sunny yellow with
that
little
white
cream
in the center.
center.
And again,
Right.
new here to QVC, $23.64. You can pick up multiple sets here, but you're getting 4 pieces of the bearded iris collection. So great opportunity to have a ReBloom here, something you may not already have. Why not pick it up, especially at a great value when it's new? We love having things that are new.